is. Just a few showers or sprinkles this afternoon in the inland counties. This is our Rubenstein Law live sky cam out at Fort Myers Beach. Ooh, it's one of those colorful, beautiful, picturesque sunsets again this evening. If you get a chance, run outside and take some pictures and send them to us here at weather@fox4now.com. We'd love to share them. Winds again today out of the east-northeast, gusting over 20-25 miles per hour. Those winds will die down this evening. And then again, tomorrow, we still have that tight pressure gradient as high pressure is really still sitting up there in the Carolinas, and we have low pressure to the south, so that's what's funneling all that gusty wind right across the state of Florida. And now it's transporting a little bit of moisture too, kind of sneaking underneath that ridge of high pressure. So these little showers, they look a lot more intense than they actually are. Very little of this is actually reaching the ground, but it's all due to an upper level disturbance that really, you can't even see it out here, but the Hurricane Center is actually watching this to see if this develops into anything. We'll talk about that coming up in the tropics. But here's a couple of showers now running from about Palmdale over to the Port Charlotte area through Charlotte County. They're moving to the west, north, or southwest, and also down here in Collier County. Just a couple of showers. Nothing big, but it might make your skies a little bit dark and eerie looking just for a few minutes, quickly zipping off to the west-southwest. So this is the reason: high pressure north, low pressure south, dry air aloft, some of that moisture kind of sliding underneath that ridge of high pressure. So tomorrow, as the ridge gets pushed off to the east coast, we'll start to see some showers across southeastern Florida. And I think on Sunday, a little bit drier pattern, but notice what's happening up here. Here comes a frontal system. Will that make it through Florida next week? We'll have to wait and see. A few showers again out there tomorrow. We might find some sprinkles. Our computer modeling wants to paint on a couple little showers by the afternoon. Tomorrow night they die off, and by Sunday I don't think we're going to see as much, not quite as much, because look at the atmospheric moisture. Begins to creep in a little bit because of the disturbance out here, and then by Monday everything gets swept on out of here as high pressure once again takes hold. And that's because we're in the dry season. This is typical. This is what happens at this time of the year. So for this evening, we should have partly cloudy skies, temperatures topping out in the lower 80s today, so falling through the 70s. Those east-northeasterly winds dying down now, about 10 to 15 as we go into the overnight hours. So here's your forecast for overnight going into Saturday. Here's the weekend. We are going to clear out tonight. Mostly clear conditions. Temperatures starting at 69 degrees at midnight, falling to about 66, 65, maybe down to 64 degrees for an overnight low. And that wind, as it dies down, it's going to help it cool off. And then tomorrow, back to the breezy conditions. And of course, we're going to be tracking the tropics. You want to hear what's going on out there or what's not going on. I'll have that coming up in just